the Geek Man Cave, and it's Marvel movie collection time again. Yes, it's that time of month where I get 2 new figures and unbox them and give them a bit of a review. So we've got 2 Age of Ultron figures this week, guys. We've got Bruce Banner and we've got Black Widow, both from Age of Ultron. So let's jump straight in and look at issue 36, Bruce Banner. So as you can see, issue 36 is Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner from Age of Ultron. And as you can see, he's rocking his white lab coat. Him and Tony are trying to create Ultron. And I really like the pose on this figure, guys. He looks really timid and shy and a bit nervous, which is what you want from a Banner figure, to be honest. It encapsulates that character really well. Likeness to the character, I think it works pretty well. It looks just like Banner from the movie in that scene where he's with Tony. Overall, solid figure. I do like the size. It does look a bit small, obviously, looking at the rest of the collection. But I think that works quite well. He's around about the same size. Well, not really her. I'd say he's about the same size as Star-Lord. So as you can see him there, he's about the same size. There we go. Both got the curls going on. There we go. So, yeah, now we can't do a Bruce Banner comparison without getting the big green man himself into the shot. So let's bring old Hulk up to the front. Now I'm going to have to zoom out because of the size of Hulk. But I think, all in all, they've got a good comparison going on there, guys. You can see the likeness with both of them. Yeah, I think it works really well. A really good standoff figure. Again, not a real superhero with a lot of detail, but for encapsulating that character, I think they've done a great job. So he's going to look nice next to Hulk. So that's issue 36, guys. Let's move on to issue 37. So up next, guys, issue 37 is another Age of Ultron figure. It is a Black Widow. Yes, the happy couple to Bruce Banner. It is Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. Now, this is the second Black Widow figure we've got, guys. As you remember, way back on issue 2, we had Black Widow from Captain America Winter Soldier. Now, before I go into reviewing this figure, I just want to say a few weeks ago, I released a video on my channel. If you haven't seen it, guys, go check it out after you've watched this video of my top 10 figures so far. I hit 40 figures in the collection, so I look back at my top 10. Hopefully when I get to 80 figures, I'll be able to create an updated video for you guys to look at the updated top 10. The reason I'm mentioning this is because one of the top 10 figures in the collection was issue 2's Black Widow. And I said in the video that she was one of the reasons why I decided to subscribe, because I thought the quality of her figure was superb, because it had all the things I was looking for in this collection. Now when I get these figures, guys, there's 3 main things I look for. Number 1 is the pose and the scale of the figure. So how much is that pose an epic pose of that character, and how much does that figure scale up with the rest of the collection. Number 2 is the sculpt and the paint work. How good is the paint? I don't want to see silver if it's not supposed to be on the costume. I want bold colours. I want that to encapsulate, again, that character. And the last one, like I said, is how much I can look at a figure and be able to tell, yes, that is definitely that actor or actress playing that character. That is spot on. It looks like it's been taken from the movie. Now, for this figure, I think the pose is spot on. I think they've really nailed that pose from the film. I love the buttons, and I love the electric blue colour paint with the red of her around her arms. I love the pose with her boots again, just like issue 2. If we grab issue 2 here, you can see she's doing the 1 foot up, very common pose. Yeah, so overall, like I said, that part really impressed me. However, there is one part of this figure that really stresses me out. But before I actually look at that, I'm going to bring up issue 2's Scarlett Johansson. Now, again, this could be completely to do with the figure you get, guys. So if we just have a little look at my Scarlett Johansson up close. So if you have a little look up close of my issue 2, you can see it is a very good paint job. Not only that, the likeness of Scarlett Johansson, I think, is spot on. There is no imperfection there. You can even see her blusher that she has on her cheeks. You can see the different colours around her face where the light is, different shades in her hair. I just think it's spot on. There is nothing wrong with this figure. I absolutely love this figure. I think it's one of the best likeness of my entire collection. So you can tell the bar was set quite high when getting this next Black Widow. However, if I compare this Black Widow with the new issue 37. So come on up. You probably can see what I mean. The quality on this issue 37 is nowhere near as good as the one from issue 2. Now again, guys, don't be disheartened in not buying this figure, because it could just be a bad figure that I've received. Because obviously I've got to subscribe, I have no choice in what quality figure I get. I have been very, very lucky. I've only had a few that haven't been spot on, but this is, for me, a bit of a letdown, because I know obviously the quality can be at this level. When you see this, you can see even the coloration in her face is just one tone. It's a very pale color. And looking at them side by side, it doesn't even look like the same person. It doesn't look like Scarlett Johansson. I think the hair, and if I move her at this angle, I think they've got that covered. But no offense, do I really want to have to, if I'm paying for this figure, have to have half her face not exposed? Like you can see, there's also seems to be some sort of imperfection with her chin, obviously with the sculpt or the mold didn't set right. And I've got a little bit of, obviously, a looking like a chiseled chin going on. She's got a bit of a Quagmire look going on. So that kind of made this figure a bit more disappointing. Even though the actual, the build of this figure, like I said, and the scale of this figure, I think is very, very good. It's just the likeness, it just doesn't capture Scarlett Johansson. So I will be having it at a bit of an angle going on. Sorry. So there we have it, guys. Issue 36 and 37. So as you can see, the collection is coming along nicely. You can see I've got my new Marvel. I'll just zoom out for you guys, just so you can have a little look. As you can see, my Marvel corner is coming along with Captain America's shield, and you got Hulk's hammer, and there's some of my Infinity pieces and my arc reactor. My Disney Infinities are down here now with a bit of Guardians going on, and my still in the works custom Star-Lord Mike. So you can see the collection is coming on quite nicely. A big set of figures. I am finding it hard to find room for them now, but as a set, I think it's really, really coming along really nicely. We should be due our next special soon, so maybe we'll get him next month or the month after, including in a few issues I might be getting my next Iron Man figure, which I cannot wait for. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to see more from this Marvel movie collection reviews, please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to watch my mini-series of how you can create for cheap your very own Infinity items. And next month I will be doing Loki's staff and the Mind Stone. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and remember, it's your cave, your rules at Marvel Geeks, and I'll see you next time.